Hello and welcome. I am a monitoring specialist within the Office of Public School Monitoring at the Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. During this presentation, I will answer the following questions. What does the Office of Public School Monitoring do? What is an integrated monitoring review? How can families participate? And when is this all happening? The Office of Public School Monitoring, or PSM, is an office within the Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education, or simply known as DESE. DESE has established an educational vision to guide our work. The department emphasizes the following: that all students are known and valued, learning experiences in Massachusetts are relevant, real-world, and interactive, and individualized supports enable students to excel. Our group, the Office of Public School Monitoring, is divided into 4 regional teams: Western, Central, Southeast, and Metro Boston/Northeast. We conduct an integrated monitoring review at every public school district and charter school every 3 years to ensure that special education and civil rights laws and regulations are being implemented. When we identify that a law or a regulation is not fully implemented, we make a finding in our report and we verify that the problems are fixed. There are 24 of us in the Office of Public School Monitoring. Monitoring specialists who lead reviews, a supervisor for each team, a management analyst, a training coordinator, an assistant director, and our director. We conduct approximately 140 reviews each year. As mentioned earlier, each monitoring review addresses both special education and civil rights requirements. We ensure that each district and charter schools' policies, procedures, and practices are compliant with the applicable laws and regulations. We also include school district staff and families as part of our review, including special education parent advisory councils. We also work closely with other DESE offices. While we sometimes mention specific schools or programs in our report, our findings are made for the district or the charter school as a whole. All districts and charter schools take turns being Group A or Group B on a cycle. If the review is a Group A, our focus is on areas such as special education identification and eligibility timelines, parent involvement, individualized education program or IEP development, programming and support services, and equal opportunity to access the general education curriculum, environment, and peers. If the review is a Group B, our focus is on licensure and professional development, parent, student, and community engagement, facilities and classroom observations, student learning time, and equal access to participate, whether that be with academics, enrichments and extracurriculars, or athletics. The review process includes 4 steps. First is data gathering. The summer before the review, I, as the review leader, gathered data from multiple sources. Much of the data is already submitted to DESE by the district or the school. I also reviewed documents that the district or the school is required to submit. Next is the on-site review. I used this information to prepare a plan for the on-site visit that could include a special education record review, staff interviews, an interview with a representative from the Special Education Parent Advisory Council, and school building observations. Next is analysis. Once I complete the on-site visit, I review the data, the record review, and interviews to determine whether the district or the school is complying with the laws and regulations. We then issue a final report. If any noncompliance is identified, we describe the issue in the report. This is also called a finding. Last is corrective action. After the report is issued, if there are any areas and findings of noncompliance, I work with the district or the school to implement a corrective action plan or a CAP. Under law, problems must be corrected as soon as possible and never more than 1 year from the date of the report. I continue to provide support as needed until corrections are complete. As part of each review, we send a survey to parents of students in special education, asking about your experience as a parent with the special education process in your district or charter school. The parent survey includes open text boxes for your written input. The parent survey is available in multiple languages and formats. The most common format is an individual email that is sent approximately 4 weeks before the onsite through a platform called Alchemer. The sending address will be alchemer.com, not the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Paper surveys are also available. Parent survey responses inform our decisions and discussions with the district. During the 24-25 school year, select districts and charter schools across the Commonwealth will participate in trial focus groups. PSM will be instituting focus groups to include interviews of district or school staff, parents and caregivers, and students as PSM deems appropriate. The Office of Public School Monitoring is always happy to answer any questions that you have about our work. Thank you for taking the time to watch this presentation.